Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In front of me I have OPPO Watch S, and in today's video I'm going to show you a few tricks you can use on this watch. So let's get started. First thing I want to show you is the crown button shortcuts, and there's two of them. The first one is double press and the second one is press and hold. By default they open the workout menu and the weather app, but you can customize this. You can change the functions. To do it, you will need to open the settings, so press the crown button, find the settings icon in the menu, tap on it, then scroll down and look for the crown, tap on it, and here we have press twice to open and press and hold to open. Once you tap on one of the options, it will open the list, and you can select something right here. Let's say I want to open the, calendar when I press twice. And when I press and hold, I want to open the settings. Okay, and now when I press twice, it will open the calendar. And if I press and hold, it will open the settings. So you can customize your shortcuts, make your watch feel more personal, basically up to your liking. Another thing I want to show you is how to pair a secondary phone to your watch, because this watch allows you to have two phones connected at the same time. There is a bit of a catch though, because the secondary phone only will be able to sync notifications. So you will be able to receive the notifications from that phone on your watch, but every other feature will be locked. I find it a bit useful anyway, because let's say you have a personal phone and working phone, and you want to use your personal phone for like workouts, activities and stuff like that, but you also have the work phone and you want to see the notifications from it on your watch. You can pair your work phone as a secondary phone. You will see the notifications, and you can use your personal phone as a daily driver, of course. And I'm gonna show you how to do this. So let's grab our secondary phone. I have an iPhone, and as a main phone I have this Android phone, which is already paired with my watch. And basically we're gonna pair this iPhone with our watch as a secondary, and it will be basically able to send the notifications to our watch. And to do that, of course, you need to have a working phone, you need to have your watch, you need to have an All Health application installed on the secondary phone, and of course you will need to have the Bluetooth and internet enabled to pair the devices. And once you have all of those things, you can open the settings on your watch, go to connection and sharing. Here find the secondary phone auto sync, tap on it, and here we have the description what it does. As you can see, it will sync incoming calls, notifications and stuff like that, but it won't do anything else like workout, health and stuff like that. Okay, now we can tap on turn on the settings. You will see this page. Basically this is like a watch entering the pairing mode. Now we can open the All Health application. Of course you will need to log in, and once you do, you will see the home page. Tap on device, tap on add, select the OPPO Watch S. You will see it on the list right here. Tap on it. If you see any pop-ups about the pairing on your phone, tap on pair, tap on the check mark on the watch. And we have the notification about the permissions for the notifications. I'm gonna allow it, of course. Continue, check the box, tap on allow. And once the setup is complete, you will see your phone right here on the list. And also you will see in the app that the watch is connected. And now you will be able to sync the notifications from this phone on your watch. So you have two phones connected to your watch. And if you want to customize the settings for your notifications, you go to this sync phone notifications, and here you can enable and disable the notifications for specific apps. So let's say you disable this app, and you receive the notification from this app on your phone. It won't be popping up on your watch, but if you enable it, it will be popping up on your watch. So you can customize it to your preferences. Okay. So let's get rid of our iPhone, and now let's bring our main phone, because I'm gonna show you another feature, which is called short video control. And this feature allows you to control your phone a bit with the watch. I'm gonna show you how. Basically, it allows you to perform functions like go left, go right, go up, go down. increase the volume, decrease the volume, and stuff like that. It will be useful for scrolling through the videos. Maybe you place your phone on the desk or somewhere, and you want to just use your watch to scroll through the videos, like shorts and stuff like that. But you can also use it to take pictures, which could be useful if you want to place your phone, let's say, on the stand, and then you want to take a picture. You can use your watch to control that. So to do it, we need to open the menu, find the short video control icon. Looks like this. We have this circle surrounded with the triangles. Tap on it, and that's how it looks like. And basically you can move up, down on your phone, left and right. You can double tap to open something, but it's quite tough sometimes to hit the right thing. So that's why it's a bit limited. But you can also press and hold on this menu right here to open additional settings. And here we have the back button, volume controls. So you can use it, like I said, for browsing the media. It could work quite well. But as I said before, you can also use it for the camera control. So let's open the camera app. And here you can open some menus, as you can see, by swiping up and down. Now I need to go back. So open the secondary menu, go back. So this is the down menu, okay. It's a trial and error. I don't know the whole functionality of it, but you can change the photo, video, portrait, and stuff like that. You can open the zoom level. Okay. And if you want to take a photo, you need to open the secondary menu. And here you can tap on plus button to take a photo, or the minus as well. So if you want to use this for the remote camera control, you can do that if you want to. Okay, let's grab our phone, zoom out the camera again on our watch so you can see the watch a bit better, like that. And another thing I want to show you is the music control. And this is useful if you want to control the music on your phone with your watch. So basically I did zoom camera unnecessarily, my bad. We will zoom out the camera again. So you can use your watch to control the music on your phone. This is useful if you, for example, are running or something and you have your phone in your pocket and you don't want to take it out. You just can use your watch to control the music. And to do that, your watch needs to be paired with a phone, of course. And once it is, you can start playing some music on your phone. Actually, let me open YouTube, like a normal YouTube. Let's go to the no copyright music. Here we have an ad, so I'm gonna lower the volume a bit. Okay, let's the ad play. And now, once you start playing some media on your phone, you will see this icon on your watch, which means that the media control is active. And you can tap on this icon to open the media control. And here you can do a few things. You can pause the media, resume it. You can go next or previous. You can control the volume by tapping on the speaker icon, like this. And if you don't see the icon popping up at the top, you can always open the menu and look for the music control icon, which looks like this, and tap on it to open the music control menu. Okay, so that's the music control. Another thing I want to show you is the status icons. And now we can zoom in our camera. We won't be using the phone anymore, so we can zoom in the camera on our watch a bit. Okay, so you can see it a bit better. Now, the status icons are basically the icons, like I said before, that pop up right here at the top of the screen. So if you turn on some mode, like a do not disturb mode, power saving mode, and stuff like that, the icon will pop up, and you can change choose how long it stays on the screen. And to do that, we need to open the menu, of course, tap on settings, then home screen, and here we have this option called status icons, and you can tap on it. And here we can choose between show for 1.5 seconds or always show. So if you select always show, it will pop up, the icon will pop up and it will stay always until the mode is disabled. And if you select show for 1.5 seconds, my bad, it will stay for 1.5 seconds on the screen and then it will disappear. So select the option you like and then you can press the crown button to go back. And last thing I want to show you is the feature called 60 seconds wellness check. Basically allows you to quickly check your health status. It's not super accurate, but it might give you some broad idea. And to use it, grab your watch, open this app right here. This is the 60-second wellness check icon. And of course, you need to secure your watch on your wrist. So place it on your wrist, secure it tightly so it doesn't move around. And once you do, place your wrist on this flat surface like a desk. And then we can begin. I'm gonna use my fingers, which will give me less accurate results. But like I said before, just secure your watch, place your wrist on a flat surface, and that will give you the best results you can get. And now to get started, we can tap on Get Started. Even we have the tutorial how to use it. So tighten your watch strap, place it on the flat surface, and then we need to press one of the fingers on the electrode right here. Tap on Continue first, then press it on the electrode, and keep holding it for 50 seconds. Of course, don't talk in the process because it will also falsify your results. Basically, sit still and just chill out. So let's wait until it's done. Okay, now we have the analyzing, and once it's done, it will give you the prompt. And you can go up to see the details, and you have also details from sleeping and mind and body if you use those features as well. Okay, and that's about all. So if you found this video any helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.